Welcome again to this edition of the Online Recruitment Telegraph. I have with me James Macdonald, our Commercial Manager.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Very well, thank you.
So what's happening in the world of Turbo Recruit in terms of enhancements and improvements this time?
Yeah, okay. Well, since last time we discussed, we've had a few more product releases, which I'm sure a lot of you have received and hopefully using and enjoying. One of the things which we've been working behind the scenes on, and we may have just touched on it last time, is integration with LinkedIn.
Oh, yeah.
We are probably one, or RecruitAdvantage is probably one of only 2 or 3 organisations in the country who are actually now able to post jobs up to LinkedIn, to your LinkedIn account if you have one, and then it acts as a job board effectively, so you can post ads up to LinkedIn, and then candidates can apply from the LinkedIn. They can see your advert on LinkedIn like, say, any other job board, and then they can hit the Apply Now button. The candidate's directed out of LinkedIn into your Turbo application page, like any other job board, and the process of the job application happens as per normal. So,
and we can see that the source is LinkedIn?
Absolutely.
Once you see. Okay, very
absolutely.
Good.
So you can. So the true applicant tracking happens in Turbo Recruit. You see the source as being LinkedIn. And what you need to do to get that activated, you need to actually talk to LinkedIn. They've got people on the ground in Australia. You need to acquire job slots, what LinkedIn are calling job slots. So you need to acquire 1 or 2 or 3 or however many job slots you need. And then once you get that up and away, you'll get a contract with LinkedIn. You let us know what the contract details are. And then from our end, we don't charge you anything. We just turn your system on with the contract and away you go. And that's working really well. We've been beta testing with a couple of clients. Excellent. And that's working really well at the moment. So
how long does that take from the time I let you know that I have my LinkedIn contract in place to the time that I can post to LinkedIn?
Yeah, it'll probably take a couple of days.
Okay,
you just raise a ticket like you normally would in the system. Once you give us your contract details, it'll just go through the normal ticketing system. We'll get you set up. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
All right. What else is new, James?
Okay. This week or next week, we will be releasing to a majority of our clients the new dashboard. Now, I know some of you have had that for about a month, maybe a little bit longer. And thank you very much for beta testing that for us. But a lot of our clients haven't seen the new dashboard. We've sent a notification out the other day. And this new dashboard, it's actually quite exciting because it changes the whole user experience when you log into the system. And when you log into the system now, there's a couple of key functions. You can do a candidate or contact or hiring manager search straight from the home page. So at the moment, our candidate search, we know we need to improve.
Area, yeah. Okay.
Separate area. But now, when you log into the system, you can go to what's called a phone book, and you can do a candidate search straight from that home page, and a hiring manager search or contact search from that front page.
Pretty handy.
It is pretty handy. And the other improvement in that area is that the context of the data being displayed is in the context of the person who's logged in. So when you log in, you'll see my vacancies or my adverts or my activity. So it's in the context of the person who's logged in. So the users can actually relate a lot more to that information on the home page, which is great.
Very good. Because before it used to be like a team.
It used to be everyone.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Right.
So we cycle a lot of that feedback into the dashboard, and because a lot of people are saying, well, when I log in, I see all this information. None of it's really relevant to me. Okay. I want to see what I'm interested in. And then that flows through to our candidates page and our vacancies page, when the default, when you log into those pages, is my vacancies and my candidates. So that's exciting as well.
Now I hear that there were some exciting news in terms of integration partners around payroll, etc.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So and we may have touched on this last video. But we've partnered very closely with an organisation called Astute Payroll.
Excellent.
And we've actually in the very last throes of actually completing that integration for a client of ours. And we're very excited. It's working very well. And yeah, so the Astute Payroll integration is up and running. And yeah, we're very excited about that, launching that.
So that means that if I am an Astute Payroll customer,
Mm-hmm.
then when I get a candidate in Turbo, then I can push that candidate into Astute Payroll and then do the end-to-end recruitment and then the payrolling side.
That's right.
Excellent.
So basically, the way it works is you create the vacancy in Turbo Recruit. You then place your candidates against that vacancy, contract or temporary role at this stage,
Yep.
and then the information of the candidate and the customer and the supplier and all the relevant details that are needed to populate the Astute database, they flow through a web service directly into the Astute database, and then you can start payrolling those people. So that's very exciting,
Very
and
good.
it's been a pleasure working with the Astute payroll people as well. So.
And that system is all web-based, isn't it?
Yes, it's a SaaS
very
model.
good.
So yeah.
Beautiful. All right.
Very good.
Well, thank you for that, James.
Thank you very much, Jafeth.
Okay.
All
Awesome.
right.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, and we'll see you in the next section.